Good morning. Today I'm going to be working on a couple of sketches. I'm going to redraw an evil witch sketch, and then I'm going to start to do a sketch with zombie Deadpool. Well, one of these two, I don't know. And just try and sketch some ideas. These might not be the final drawings, but I'm going to sketch something anyway. So evil witch, zombie Deadpool. Which one I start first? Zombie Deadpool. I'll try and have a go at this. I want him to, I don't know, I'll just see how it goes. Could draw him just standing. Nah, he's got to be trying to do his old assassin life, I think, so he's got to try and be active. Let's see. Try and do his arms like that. Could be flying through the air. Who knows? We do one leg like that, and thin him off a bit because he's not that bulky really. Could draw this arm like that. And that leg goes in the distance, maybe. There's ragged looking costume. I'll just zoom in a bit. So I've got like a rough idea of the zombie Deadpool. Give him like a hand there. And in this hand he'll have a sword. But it's zombie Deadpool, so he's a bit tattered. Let's see. I'll have to Google the eyes, I can't remember. Just dual, I'm sure they're like ovals. I'll double check. His mask's gonna be half hanging off anyway, lots of rags on it. And his costume anyway is all thinged, ragged, because he's a zombie. He's a zombie. So yeah, working out this drawing. Fun zombie Deadpool. No, I think I'll have to Google an image and get his full costume detail. I've got a few comics somewhere but I can't find them, so I'm going to have to just do the old Google and just make sure I get his costume right for this sketch. This is the pre-sketch. I'm going to do another video, you know, but I just thought I'd have a go at the concept. Just see how we can do the drawing. So I've got the rough draft there. I'm going to come back to this and maybe draw the evil witch Oh, the evil witch that I was trying to draw the other week, you know, well, when, what was it, the weekend sometime, or Friday or something, well, recently anyway, and I was trying to draw some kind of evil looking witch. Let's try and just get in the middle of here, try and sort this out. Maybe if I get the figure right. Sketch for now. The figure don't have to be too perfect because it's going to be an evil witch anyway. I'll have long hair anyway. And sketch these arms real loosely. Where that head will be slightly smaller. Cough, cough. With a right mess of a face. Give her a little twisted looking face. You can see that. Try and thin her arms out a bit. She'll have like claws, like long fingernails and things. Yeah, I'm not too sure. I will get there one day. Come up with an idea that I like. And I started the other one, but I haven't finished it. So zoomed in and continuing with this, try and make something of this quick sketch at least. A few scars on her face. That's why she's got a twisted face, I think. It's an idea, it's a concept anyway, I can develop, even if they're drawing it up so much. It still can be used for something, or maybe the basis of another sketch, who knows. It's got these daft long sleeves, don't know why I give her them, but oh. In fact, most of her body's scarred, something. So yeah, that's the quick concept sketch. I'm not going to continue with any more of that little drawing. I think it's time to get back to Deadpool and try and save something from these concept sketches. Try and make a good drawing. So when I do a good drawing, this is what I don't really show a lot of this sketching stage. You know, because I do like sometimes pre-sketches beforehand, and sometimes I don't, because sometimes I've got that feeling in my head that I really want to do this drawing and it just works out for the better without any pre-sketching or anything like that. But a character like this that I've never really drawn, to be honest, I think it usually needs a few pre-sketches here and there, you know, just to try and get the confidence to draw it, because I've never drawn it. So, you know. So on the teeth there, on the head, and a lot of that is just ragged mask. It's probably dribble, zombie dribble, there, sort of thing. So that sword needs a bit more work. So I've never actually seen the Deadpool film. I'll have to get it when it comes out on DVD, which will be fairly soon. I'm sure I said Deadpool and not Deadpool. You know, well, sort of sure. So yeah, got the sword there. And the hand. I'm missing a few fingers, just for fun. On the bottom there. So a shadow probably. There's the other leg in the distance. Yeah, a decent idea, I suppose. So that's probably the pre-sketch. I'm going to try and have a go at doing a larger illustration. Well, it's time for dinner and I've got to eat it. I've got a chickeny, bacony, pasta-y salad and a little organic tea with peach. Enjoy!
It's a hot day today. Time to draw.
Another skull with tentacles and stuff. Try and get this quick inked, and then I can finish it at a later time. Let's get the main idea down. Sketched it out, but a bit of ink always helps. It's a skull, but it's got like actual real eye sockets. No empty eye sockets, just proper eyeballs in it. So, the initial line drawing. I think I'm going to experiment with this. Maybe we'll try a bit of watercolor or something, just something different. Some sort of, I like drawing skulls and that, but I don't want this just to be a channel where I just draw loads of skull ideas and stuff like that. I want to draw different stuff, but get it right really. Sometimes it works out and other times it don't, you know, the same old. But I like that wolf that I started to draw yesterday. Still got a bit more to do on that one before I start colouring it. But yeah, should be pretty good to maybe do some watercolour or something. I've got them watercolour pencils to test out. Maybe I test them out. Yeah, add some colour to this. Let's sketch the eyes in. Maybe some of them vein things. And then I'll just erase all the pencils and I'll come back to this and maybe a bit of watercolour. Now I've seen other artists on YouTube where they might just start a drawing, or they maybe just like do an underpainting, no sketching like I've done, maybe just random colours blended into each other, and then that makes a start to draw something on. I quite like that idea, but I think I'm going to add some watercolour just to make a start on the colouring. This piece of paper probably will buckle, but I'm not really too bothered, to be honest. I just want to add some basic colour. Now the pen that I drew was a Pigma Micron, so the ink's waterproof, so I don't have that worry there. I'm just using a little bit of yellow just to give a quick wash. on this skull. This is something that I should be doing more of, particularly as an illustrator. I think it's best to be experimenting and just trying to go for different effects that might work, might not, but you don't know until you try. I think I'll go with a red colour. Now these watercolours are totally shite, but they'll give a rough idea of the colouring. So that's what I'm doing, just adding, if anything drips, I don't care. I do not care. And I can start to maybe get a brown in there. And brown colours. These are the absolute lightest watercolours ever. Prefer something a bit dark, but these are cheap, so I'll just run with them. It doesn't matter if some drips over, I'm not really particularly bothered. Get some black in there, which is like a light grey for these watercolours. So the idea is just to do a bit more of this, let it dry, come back to it and try and make something of it. But I think it's best if I do a lot more colour. Put a bit of paint on and water. So zooming in slightly now, maybe try and do some kind of background. At the top there, it's mainly like this pink type colour. I if I get some blue, hopefully that'll change it. More thicker blue. As you can see, it is buckling the paper slightly. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm not too bothered. More bothered about experimenting and doing some different stuff. To try and mix stuff up a bit. Just let them drips drip, or just help them along. Quite fun just doing this as well sometimes. And then what you can do when this is all dried, when I've actually finished it, you know, you can go over it with coloured pencils and other stuff. But I like to just get the iron and just maybe iron the back of it, just to straighten it out. But yeah. Some shadows, some more yellow colours, just mix, 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 mix. Change a few, get rid of some of them drips if you want. This watercolour just gives you a starting point, something to work off, a little bit of colour on the way. So I can always return to this. Just add a bit more red. I want these tentacle things to be a bit more horror. So we're working on a loose painting style for now. But you'll see what I mean when you can add other coloured pencils and things over the top, and you'll be able to see the drawing change sort of thing. Some more red there. Mixtures of red here and there. So what looks like a mess now, later on it won't. At least that's the plan. More red under the eyes there. Maybe give the eyes a bit of a red focus as well. So, just zoom out a bit. So there's our skull for now. I'm going to wait till it dries and I'm going to iron the back of it. I'm not going to iron the front because it might take some of the paint off. And just iron it lightly and just straighten it. And then I can go over it with coloured pencils and whatever else once it's dry. So now I've ironed this out a bit, it's dried, and yeah, I've got some Prismacolors. I'm just going to start layering on some colour over the top. Mainly some dark shades here and there. At first anyway. So the paper's still a bit buckled, but before I ironed it, it was curled. You know, the paper was absolutely curled up like that. So ironing it does help, just to straighten it back up a little bit. Also, you could do the other way of sort of like masking taping it to a board and wetting the paper so it'll stretch, but I felt no need for doing that at this point. Just adding some shadowed areas. Really, it's tried to build on the colour that I've laid down. Coughing. So some other browns. I think there's going to be a scar or something. I can add markers over this as well, but I want to try and add some layers of coloured pencil. Because of the cheapness of this watercolour stuff that I've put down, it's turned a bit powdery, so getting it out on my hands a bit, but still. I can still add layers of stuff. Get the markers. We get some oranges in here. The markers will help bring it and tie it all together. Can use other markers as well. I just want a strong colour there that I can overlay with some reds. I was going to time lapse this, but I probably won't finish the full thing anyway. Knowing me, I probably won't. Get some like light purple, maybe around the eyes, so I can go over that with red and should look pretty good. And the battery's due to run out. Perfect. Just add some bits in the background now. Some purples here and there will help add something to this red colour, these tentacles. So we're trying to build on that initial colour that I laid down with the watercolour. And it takes a lot of layers to try and layer over it, but I'm going to do it, even if I do this over a few days. Some bloodshot looking eyes. As you can see, some of the colour turning how I want it, but yeah, like I said, it's going to take some amount of time, lots of layers of coloured pencils and stuff over these colours. But this is how I should be creating artwork, more by experimenting and doing different things, because you don't know what effects you could create just by using different materials. And right at the end I could use like a Sakura jelly rolling pen just to do some highlights here and there, just have fun with it. So I just decided to black out the eyes on there and add a bit more red and stuff and here and there. Still not done, but as I thought it wouldn't be really. Yeah, I'm just going to do some white hair. I don't know if this pen will go over. So I found that the Pro markers wouldn't go over some of the watercolour for some reason as good, so I think it's just best if I maybe just call it a day on this one and maybe come back to it, I don't know. But it's nice to experiment and just do something different for a change. Whether it works out or not, it doesn't really matter. As long as you have fun drawing sometimes. As I say, some of the pen doesn't go over properly, but oh well, not to worry. But I do like the effect with the white pen when you can get it to work over, you know, some of the watercolor streaks and stuff, and the even like the Pro Marker little streaks that I've done became sort of like dry marker, so it was like a dry brush effect, which was cool but annoying at the same time. So yeah, there's that drawing. I think I'm going to charge this camera up and there'll be some more to come on today's vlog once I get some more bits of other drawings done. So there's this drawing that I've nearly finished. It's just going to be an ink drawing, as you can tell. I'll just move it closely to the camera so you can see the details. I'm still unsure about the eyes, what I'm going to do with them. But for now I've near enough done all the details and stuff and things like that. They might need, I need a few other little bits of detail, but all I've used for this is the uni pin, 01, just to fill in a lot of the cross hatching, and of course there was the pencil brush pen for the outline of some of the tentacles and the outside of the skull. But I'm pretty pleased with it so far. It's just the eyes that are a bit, I'm unsure what to do with the eyes. Maybe make them a proper eyeball or something like that. Yeah, so this is nearly finished. Just going to leave it as an ink drawing and maybe focus on some of the other drawings that I've done. I want to do a bit more with this one. Maybe just like ink the outline and then just see what I can do with that one. Maybe just ink a bit of the outline now. Try and just do a bit here. And just think the outside lines for now. And then fill the rest in later. But this is going to be another tentacle skull. I don't know if it's going to be in colour, I don't know. Maybe might just do a black and white study of it and just see how it goes, sort of thing. It's going to have an eyeball there. Just some dark areas around it. There'll be heavy bits of cross hatching and stuff, and yeah, like I said, that other one, I'm pleased with the way that one's gone. It's exactly how I wanted it, really. Just the eyeballs to sort out. Yeah, maybe I might go over it with a bit of pencil and just figure out the eyeballs a bit more. And yeah, and then there's this one to do. Bits and here and there, outlines of stuff, tentacles. Yeah. So I'm actually enjoying trying to finish some artwork for once. Getting there. I think it just requires a bit more hard work. I'm doing these daily vlogs, but I think it requires extra time in between. And just focus on something. Get some good ideas. And see if we can create some good drawings, really. Yeah, so I'll carry on with that one. I'm going to end the vlog there because I've got a few other videos to try and finish and get them out to you hopefully this week. And I definitely want to come back to drawing zombie Deadpool. I don't know if I'll draw him like that in the finished version, but I'm going to have a look on Google. I didn't get a chance to do it today, and just get the design features of the eyes and stuff and a bit of the costume right, and maybe just draw him again. So I'm happy with that, but not totally happy in the long run, so come back to that. So I hope you enjoyed this vlog. A bit hit and miss, particularly at the start, but that's just the way these vlogs are sometimes when I'm trying to draw daily on video. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers now.